Hello students, today we are going to learn about winds. Now when we mark the winds, we need to understand that the southwest monsoon winds blow in India in two patterns. One is from the Arabian Sea branch and the other is called as the Bay of Bengal branch. So let's understand the Arabian Sea branch of southwest monsoon winds first. You can see that I have already drawn a line over here. Okay, this should actually extend to the Malabar coast where we have the state of Kerala. Okay, same place we have the Malabar coast, one arrow hitting to this particular coast. Second arrow, you can show it hitting towards this part. Third, we have to show it running parallel to the Aravalli range. Now, Aravalis, we have done it in the physical feature. You will have to check and accordingly see to it that they run parallel to the Aravalli range, because towards the west of Aravalis it's dry, Thar desert, because the southwest monsoon winds, Arabian Sea branch, do not shed water or moisture over here since it runs parallel. And we name this as southwest monsoon winds. Southwest monsoon winds, Arabian Sea branch. Now we move on to our next branch, that is Bay of Bengal. Now Bay of Bengal, we need to understand that it runs parallel to the eastern coast. So we'll have to draw one arrow hitting straight up towards like this, parallel to this eastern coast. That's the reason during the monsoon the eastern coast does not receive much rainfall. Then the winds deflect and enter through the North Indian plains. So one arrow we can mark it over here, another moving up this side. You can draw it with dark blue color or you can draw it with black color as you wish, because it should be visible. Make thick arrows so that it's visible. I've drawn with blue because its visibility is clear when we draw it with blue color. Now we name this as southwest monsoon winds, Arabian Sea branch. Monsoon winds, Bay of Bengal branch. Now one important advice that I would like to give you here is, when these winds, especially the southwest monsoon winds, Bay of Bengal branch, when they enter from the eastern part to the west, it loses its moisture as it moves towards the upper Ganga valley or towards the western part of the plains. So for example, we can say that when it moves, for example, here we see Kolkata, okay, it has entered Kolkata, so it's giving it more rain. As it moves ahead, we reach Patna. It sheds a little lesser rainfall. Then we move ahead to Lucknow. Again the moisture becomes lesser, and as it reaches Delhi, the moisture content decreases. So the southwest monsoon winds, Bay of Bengal branch, they shed less moisture as it moves from east to west. But where exactly, children? It's in the plains, northern plains. When we are moving from the east to the west, the moisture content decreases. And with regards to Arabian Sea branch, we need to understand that since this runs parallel to the Aravalis, the western part or leeward side of the Aravalis are always dry, because the moisture is not shed by this branch of monsoon and hence it is dry. I hope the map is clear to you. Thank you. Next, we move on to the next winds, that is northeast monsoon winds. Now these northeast monsoon winds, they blow from the land to the sea. So while blowing from the land, they wouldn't shed moisture to the regions that it blows from. But as soon as it comes over the sea, it will starts shedding its moisture. So by the time this process happens, it's already winter's already set in. Hence, if you go to see these winds, let us mark it first, draw a line, one here, and see to it that when you mark this line, it hits the coast, eastern coast, which is also known as the Coromandel coast. One more arrow you can draw. If you need, you can draw 2 arrows, 1 arrow. It doesn't make a difference as far as you have drawn the correct side. This becomes your northeast monsoon winds. Now these northeast monsoon winds, they do not shed moisture during the summers. Okay. Mainly the water that or the monsoon that we experience is in the winter season, as these winds are moving from the land to sea. Hope there is clarity in the marking of these two maps related to wind. Happy learning, children, and do keep practicing. Thank you.